Tron Memecoins. They've taken the world by storm, and there's still enough volume to make enough returns every single day in the crypto space. So in today's video, guys, I'm going to show you how I would consistently make money trading Tron Memecoins using a range of different strategies. So obviously, if you'd like to support the channel, please subscribe down below, smash the like button as well, and obviously become a YouTube member to get early access to these videos and a few other perks. As always, guys, here's the tutorial. So yes, that's right, guys. We're going to focus on making money trading Tron Memecoins in today's video. So I'm going to show you the steps that I go through, the things that I analyze to make sure that I'm making smarter decisions around Tron Memecoins. Now, ultimately, I use a few on-chain statistics and analysis to sort of determine where I like to trade. So whether that's the trenches and looking for snipes as soon as they launch, or alternatively looking for swing trades, or potentially even volume trades if they're there as well. So I use a few resources, like I said, this one here, defilama.com. Dexes and chains. Now, this is a great tool because it keeps you up to date with the current volume, not only on Tron, but across different blockchains. And what we're seeing is that Tron has come down quite a lot over the past week compared to where it was a couple of weeks ago. But there's still enough volume, $70 million of volume over the past 24 hours. And again, that was over a Sunday as well, to obviously make some meme coin gains across the space. Now, the best way to go about it, guys, in my opinion, during times where the macro is a little bit bearish, is to obviously use more volume-based tokens. So whilst platforms like BullX are fantastic and being in the trenches is a really good play, sometimes the best trades are actually found where they're launched directly into a liquidity pool, or they have high volume already on SunSwap, which obviously is determined here and shown on DexScreener. But again, more on that very shortly. Now, I get a lot of questions. Why do you spend so much time on Solana? And obviously, why are you spending more time on Tron more recently, Greeny? And the reason is, guys, you want to be trading meme coins that are on a solid blockchain. So one that has good reputation, one that is seeing price go up. And so if we do zoom out on Tron, guys, okay, we are in this massive bull trend and have been literally since the end of 2022. So if you're trading on a chain such as Solana or Tron, where price is going up, then obviously you're going to make double the amount of money. Okay, so whilst you make more Tron trading meme coins, then that Tron is also accumulating over time because price is going up. So that's why I spend more time on Solana and spend more time on Tron compared to other tokens, even like Base, or the blockchain, sorry, like Base, because I can make more money on this compared to obviously trading Ethereum meme coins, because Ethereum has obviously been in a downtrend for a very long time. So understanding macro, guys, and understanding the blockchain that you're currently on is super important for making a lot of meme coin trades every single day. Now, ultimately, if you're looking to sign up for a few of these bots, they're in the link tree on my Twitter page, or obviously you can sign up using the description below. But the two main bots obviously are BullX, guys, if you want to find Tron meme coins in the trenches, and we'll have a look at that very shortly. Or alternatively, guys, come to NFT, Tron TradeBot, and you can use this on Telegram, which you can use obviously on your phone compared to BullX, which you can't use on your phone. So I use both depending on what I'm doing on that current day. And obviously NFT here is probably more reliable when you are out and about, because that way you don't have to worry about staying on your phone or staying on your laptop all day long. However, obviously, BullX is amazing because you can set stop losses, you can set take profits, those sorts of things as well. So I wanted to talk about how I find particular trades. So I either come to DexScreener, okay, so if volume's really high, if sentiment's really bullish, okay, if Tron is breaking up to all-time highs, then the trenches are a good play. And as you can see over here, there still are a few that are looking to graduate. However, what I've noticed recently with volume really coming down is that a lot of these tokens that either do graduate, okay, they do dump, as you can see, literally 7K, 4K, 3K, 8K, 14K, okay, one exception, 82K, 3K, 10K, 1,470,000. So there are a few exceptions, but as you can see, this was 2 weeks ago, this one was a day ago, this one was a day ago, okay, this was 2 weeks ago. So there are a few exceptions that do graduate and do sustain good volume and sustain a good market cap. But a lot of these tokens I'm finding at the moment are struggling to really maintain sort of attention economy, but also attain enough market cap to push it towards that $1 million sort of region. So again, that's why it's so important to understand macro and understand what's happening in the market, because sometimes being in the trenches isn't the best trade. So where I actually go to is I come to DexScreener, guys, over on the side. So we'll talk about FOFO FOFA very shortly, because this is one that I did trade the other day live on stream. But you come over to the side here, guys, you click on Tron. And as you can see, these are currently the highest volume tokens over the past, and probably even the highest market cap. As you can see, 258 million for Sundog. But what you're looking for is you want to be clicking on volume. Okay, so as you can see, these are currently the top trending tokens by volume, and we'll look at this one very shortly. And that's where you want to be, because at the end of the day, you need liquidity and you need volume to make sustainable and easy sort of profits and invalidation level, so cutting weak trades as well, because without volume, then price generally does not go up consistently. So let's take a look at obviously how I go about that. So I come to Tron, I rank it by volume, guys. This is all on Deck Screener. I then come to the top token and I just use my TA skills to look at potential swing trades. So if I have a look here, okay, this is Sundog, so quite a reputable one. And as you can see, we might be sort of forming this potential breakout wedge right now. So again, if I start to see this showing more strength, if I see volume, this volume's really interesting. The fact that it's quite wicky is kind of a red flag for me. But again, if I have a look at this chart, guys, what I would like to see is this probably break out here and do something like that. And then I would like to trade the retest there as a breakout trade. Now, the other way I like to trade is obviously using Fibonacci tools, and we'll look at FOFA very shortly. But as you can see, guys, this would have been a great buy down here at this trend line, okay? But also at this 0.618. As you can see, it respected price above it. It wicked down, took the support liquidity down here, and has since moved up. And so that would have been a better trade for me. And that's an easy 35% swing on something like Sundog, which is a great swing trade considering this one is at $250 million. Now, what I would be looking for is actually a break above this level here, okay? I have flipped I've done my fib the wrong way, but essentially what I'm looking for is obviously from zero, okay? That's why it was different, but from zero, if I can zoom all the way out, all right, down the bottom, all the way to the top, and as you can see, it actually, so it bounced off the same fib, which it usually does, was flipped the other way, but it bounced off the shallow fib, guys, okay? And ideally, it obviously has respected the price at the 0.382. Now, what I would like to see is that it breaks above here, and then I'd be looking to take a swing trade to the all-time high here, as long as volume kicks in. Okay, so that's another 30% move. And again, if you're trading with, say, $1,000, that's $300 that you can make in the space of a couple hours, right? However, this is where I like to trade. I like to trade based on pullbacks and then that swing trade there, because that's 30% there. But obviously, if we do make an all-time high, that's a 60% move from a really good risk to reward entry. Okay, so I use TA, okay, I use basic chart patterns, I use volume, and I use Fibonacci to understand where levels of price are going to go and where the best entries or exits are on specific trades. So watching Sundog right now. Now, obviously, this one is probably a trade I won't take. Now, what I actually do know is that you can actually leverage trade this on futures, and Blowfin allows you to do that. So if you would like to sign up for Blowfin, it's in the description below. So potentially I could be looking at a short from here back to a retest down here if I do think that it is going to fail this breakout and come back down. So I could actually look to short this rather than buying it on chain. So we'll keep an eye on that one as well. So obviously I don't take this trade because it's just not at an entry that I want to do. And there's always a lot of opportunities out there, guys. So always go to the next one. Okay, because you want, as I said before, to find the tokens that are likely having a lot more volume than the other one. So if we look here, okay, this one's kind of trending right now, so I'd just probably keep an eye on this. Again, this is purely without checking the safety of this token and whether it's actually popular on Twitter, those types of things, okay? And those are important, guys, because you need to have a community that is currently shilling this token. So if we do have a look, we go to the Twitter page, let's have a look and see if there's enough followers, if I have any mutual followers, or if people are actually talking about it. So I have one mutual follower, okay, a reputable meme coin trader in the space. There are a few followers on here, but what's the engagement like? So let's have a look. 4 minutes ago, 35 views, that's pretty good. 36 minutes ago, 500. So holders are obviously going up. That's always a good count, so you can obviously track that down the bottom. Okay, Deck Screen is slightly behind the times, so always good to use other websites like the blockchain to check that. And let's have a look. So they burn. Okay, so these ones are actually burning more tokens, okay. I'd like to check, obviously, probably so if we go to Tron Scan, okay, and if we check the blockchain to actually see how many top holders there are, So you obviously bring the contract over to Tron Scan, guys. This is the blockchain. As you can see, it's right here. So the best way to actually check it is to come here, guys, and start looking at some of these statistics. As you can see, it's still being traded quite highly, which is great. Okay, market cap is just shy of 1 million. If you come over to token holders, it's going to show you a breakdown of this particular token. As you can see, top 1 to 10 hold 25% of the supply. So that probably is a little bit of a red flag for me. And you do want to see this below 20%, guys. And obviously you want to see this starting to increase over time as well. So always double check what's happening on the blockchain. As you can see, there's 1,458 token holders right now. And you want to make sure that this is not evenly distributed. So if you see a lot of the same supply, so say it's like 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, then likely it was bundle sniped or distributed in an airdrop that way as well. So always do your due diligence, guys. That's just the blockchain tronscan.org. And that way you can check some of these particular tokens before they start to break out. Let's do the third one, guys. So I come to the third one. This is obviously one that has been around for a while. As you can see, it did pump, and I'm just going to show you why I use fib. So I'm not going to take a trade here because it's likely still in a very much downtrend there, guys. But what I do notice is that it has bounced from a random area. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, it's probably random. But as you can see, guys, a lot of meme coins love to bounce from their 0.786 to their 0.886 fib. Now, I obviously released a Fibonacci tool tutorial very recently, so I'd highly suggest you check that out. And I've just placed it up in the corner for you as well, if you do want to watch that as well. So obviously, this is probably in a no trade zone for me. I'd love to see it actually come back down, set a higher low there. And that's where I could obviously set some limit orders on BullX, okay, and potentially look to trade this back up towards this range, because that is a really easy trade. So DCAing into this period here and up and taking both profits at this level at the 0.618 to the 0.5 is an easy 3.3x there, guys. And I mean, that's how I aggressively swing trade a lot of these Tron meme coins. Very similarly, guys, this is why I took the trade on FOFA the other day. Now, this one obviously broke down a lot lower, but what I did see on stream was that it was starting to break out of this long trend here. Now, what I did realize is that volume has stepped in, and we obviously have made quite a nice gain. I think I got in about this level here, about the 3.5 up to there, and that's a 2x move on this particular trade. But the reason I did take this trade is because I came to their Tron page, or their FOFA Tron page on Twitter. As you can see, they had over 7,000 followers. I had a lot of mutual followers there, and they had fantastic engagement on the meme. So the community was going to drive this. The volume was going to return, and likely this was going to return from the lows. And we obviously were oversold here. Volume stepped in, and we've made a 2x on this trade already if you were live on stream the other day. So I hope that gives you insight into how I find particular trades on Tron. And obviously, if there is a lot of volume, guys, if there's a lot of bullish sentiment on the timeline, then being in the trenches is a really good play. And again, you want to make sure that the dev doesn't hold too much of the supply. You want to make sure that there's at least under 15 to 20% of the top holders, and you want to see holders stepping in. So these ones that only have 3 holders, I avoid that. This one here with 15, that could be a potential play. You've got good amount of volume. However, you've got top holders sitting at 30%, so that's probably a red flag for me. So I hope that gives you insight, guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Cheers. So there you have it, guys. There's my tutorial on how I would make consistent money trading Tron meme coins. If you like my content, please subscribe down below. Smash the like button as well, guys. And obviously, if you'd like to support the channel a little bit further, check out one of the 3 levels of YouTube membership in the link below. And obviously, join me in my trading group, guys, where we trade these meme coins and altcoins and futures and DeFi and NFTs every single day. But we also educate you as well to become a smarter and better trader across all Web3 markets. As always, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.